What up guys? So in this tutorial, pag-usapan natin is the type conversion in Python. So basically, in the past tutorials, ginawa natin is inano muna natin yung data types, the basic data types, and also that you can store it in a variable in Python. In this tutorial, ipapakita ko na those data types or those data with its specific data types is pwede mong i-convert to another type of data type. For example, itong integer is pwede mo pala siyang i-convert to boolean, a float, and a string. So, ganon. So, basically ganon. So, quick reminder lang. So, as I've said, alam niyo na to kung bakit string lang at saka float. Quick reminder lang na, as I've said, character data types, hindi na kinakilala dito sa Python. So, basically, kapag meron tayong like a single character, so Python, kinikilala to ng Python, not a character data type like sa ibang languages. So, this is already a string data type with a length of 1. Pero alam natin sa sarili natin, di ba, na this is a character because it's a single character. Pero Python, like, treats it to be, string to. Alam ko, this is a string. Ganun ang isip ng Python. So, balik ko yon. So, also in the float, as I've said, walang double dito. Python just, takes it like, float. Pero, yung tinatawag na precision, yan yung nilagay ko doon sa yung tinatawag na, the float data type in Python takes up also the precision. Yung tinatawag na precision, guys, is what you call for example, in the past tutorial na ko is 1.1234567. After the decimal place is hanggang 7 lang ang kayang i-store. After the decimal place is 7 lang hanggang ang float. 7 lang yung kayang store up or i-store. Once na lumagpas na up to 7, this is already a double data type. So ang double is hanggang 15. So 8, 9, 10 hanggang 15. Ganun. So quick reminder lang. So eto for the topic. Init guys. So eto, unahin natin is etong integer. So let's convert. Unahin natin is integer, convert natin to float, convert natin to boolean, convert natin to string. So eto nilagay ko na dito for you to convert is just etong int, the built-in int function. Eto na. So nakita niyo na. So for us to convert, so let's just store it to a variable. Let's just say variable. So eto mga data lang na in-store ko to some variables. So let's just say a var is equal to, for example, eto, convert natin tong 1.2 to an integer. So convert natin int. All you have to do is, let's store it to a variable para makita nyo na we can actually store it. So i-convert natin. So int, all you have to do to convert in integer is just type int, open and closing parenthesis. Then ilalagay nyo dito yung data or the data kung na gusto mong i-convert. For example, etong variable na to, which is of value 1.2, is i-convert natin into a integer. So, copy lang natin to. By the way guys, kalimutan ko. I-resize ko lang to. Ipakita ko lang kung paano to mag-resize. So, just click options. Yan, ito. Then, change ito yung size. The default is 10. Let's just make it 16 para at least makita nyo. Yan, di ba? And, napag-isipan ko rin na let's also use other text editors. Hindi lang Sublime because para at least ma-familiarize kayo at the same time. Again, it's up to you kung anong text editor ang gamitin nyo. Basta, rinaran lang naman natin sa same Python. Python programming language. So, let's say int, lalagay nyo dito yung value or yung data, which is, copy lang natin to. Yan. So, let's print this out. For copy pasta, then as I've said, just save it, Control S, then run module. Kung makikita nyo, it's a 1. As I've said, kung bakit 1, as I've said, integer data type is a whole number. So, di ba nakita nyo, this is 1.2. Di ba ang float is with decimal places, gano'n. So, kinonvert niya into a whole number. So, sunod is alisin ko na to guys. You can comment it out like ganyan, then dito nyo ilagay. Pero sa akin, para at least may notes kayo, sa akin is alisin ko na, or should I just change the ganyan. So for the boolean, so ang value ng var underscore boolean natin is equal to true. So lagay natin dito So, print agad natin. Kung makikita nyo, anong result? Oh, so, save it. Kapag ganito guys, don't forget kasi i-control S nyo. Ganon. So, you just need to save. Kung makikita nyo, it's a 1. Bakit 1? So, in computer, sa larangan ng computer, so basically guys, di ba, 0 means false, 1 means true. So, same goes here. Kapag true, it's a 1, di ba? Ganun, di ba? Ganun, di ba ganun yung logic? 0 means false, 1 means true. So, dito, same rin nga lang. So, true means 1. Kapag pinalitan ko ito ng false, kung makikita nyo, save again and run, it's a 0, di ba? So, ganun lang. So, again, ganun lang kasimple ang pagdating sa Boolean. So, variable string naman, so, ganyan. Integer variable string. So, kapag rinan natin to, kung makikita nyo guys, error. Ganon. So, we are trying to convert a hello world string into an integer. So, hindi naman pwede yung guys. Obviously, hindi naman yun pwede. So, mag-error talaga. How can you do that, you know? Unless kung mag-ASCII. Pero hindi yung pwede here. Hindi pwede. Pero pwede to. You can do this na, what if your string, yung string mo is ang tawag dito, number, like, eto, number 1. So, kung magtataka kayo, this is not a number, guys. The data type here is not a integer. As I've said, anything that is inside nito, na open and closing quotation mark, is considered to be a string. Okay, so this is a string data type. So, what if kung ganyan ligay ko is 1? So, i-convert nito, actually, into a 1. So, kung makikita nyo, nagsisinungaling ako baka string to, di ilagay natin to. Print natin yung type. Wait, copy-paste ko lang. Yan. So, type ng var. Print natin yung type ng var. And don't forget to save. Yan. It's an integer. Diba? So, kung makikita nyo na kinonvert niya talaga tong string na to. String 1. This is a string into a actual integer. Ganon. So, yun. Same goes kahit maglagay ka pa din ng 100. Ganyan. Yeah. So, ganyan. So, ano pa? Pero the thing is, the thing about integer is, di mo, trinay ko to, bakit hindi ganito na, like, a float, di ba ito kinonvert natin to, kanina, na 1.2 into a integer, pero, once na ginawa mo, like, ilinagay mo into a string, what I mean is, error siya, ganun. I don't know why, guys. Nag-work siya, hindi siya nag-work kapag like yung linagay mong sa isang string is like, eto diba, this is a double kasi 1.2 pero string kasi nasa loob ng ano. Pero kapag whole number siya, like an integer talaga, alam natin yung eto is an integer, it works. I don't know why. Hindi ko alam. So, I mean, kung may explanation kayo kung bakit gano'n, so, kindly please, you know, leave it from the comments para malinawan naman tayo. So, ganon. So, basically, that's it. So, the next thing is, so, float naman. So, palitan ko lang to guys ng float. So, as I've said, ito yung mga functions gusto nyo nang i-try. Yan. So, float naman. So, for float, i-convert naman natin, float naman i-convert naman natin ito a float. Ganon. So, ito naman, convert natin tong variable integer. Kung makikita nyo ganyan. So, we are converting var underscore integer, which is the number 3. Ang value na is 3 into a float data type. Kung makikita nyo, ganyan. So, it's ayan, at least dapat pala nilagay ko to kanina. Pero, try it guys, lagay nyo lang to. Kung makikita nyo, it's a 3.0, di ba whole number to? 3. Kung makikita nyo dito, it's with decimal places na. Kasi, kinonvert niya into a float. As I've said, a float, just basically, you know, with decimal, you know. So, for the float to Boolean, is same lang naman siya guys, pareho kanina sa integer. So, basically, 0 means false, 1 means true. So, lagay ko lang dito, which is, nalagay ko lang pala. So, eto, once we run this, kung makikita niyo, it's a 0.0. So, basically, false. So, di ba, 0 means false. So, pareho, as I've said, pareho lang siya sa integer. Pinagkaiba lang sa integer sa float is, sa integer, it's a whole number. So, 0 lang. So, sa float, it's a float data type. So, may decimal places. So, kapag pinalitan ko ito ng true, I save it. So, So, it's actually a 1.0. So, with decimal places lang. So, ganun lang naman. For the float naman to string, so again, as I've said, hindi ito pwede like an actual word na hello world, then convert mo into a float data type. So, it's an error. Pero as I've said, once you do it something like this, na 1 point, for example, 2, this is a string. Yeah, as I've said, anything that is inside the opening, closing, it's a string to, so kinonvert into a float. So nakita yung data type, it's a float. Diba kanina we're trying to convert etong yung integer to, string to an integer, pero yung value ng string natin is 1.2. Then etong 1.2 ito, which is a string, trinay natin kanina i-convert into an integer pero nag-error. Pero ito, we are trying to convert it to a float, etong 1.2, which is etong 1.2 is a float naman talaga, so it works. So this also works when you try to convert something like this, yung kanina, which is this one is this is a number, an integer data type. Etong one na to, this is 1, pero since nasa loob siya ng double quotation, opening, closing, so it's a string. So once we run this, it's a 1.0, ganun. So, convert na talaga into a float data type. So, ganun guys. So, mamaya papakita ko yung kung paano yun yung, di ba, integer, etong 1.2 is kina-convert natin into a integer. So, since di pwede, di ba? So, mamaya papakita ko after. So, the last thing is converting everything to a Boolean. Boolean naman, i-convert natin. Converting everything na to ay Boolean. So, papalitan lang natin to ng Boolean, bool, then convert natin tong integer to a Boolean. So, tingnan nyo to guys, lagay ko to dito. So, copy pasta, run module. Kung makikita nyo yung result, it's a true. So, ilagay ko true, 3, yung nandito, it's true. So, ang kinonvert niya into a Boolean, yung variable integer, which is 3, kinonvert niya, then, yung 3, kinonvert niya, ang result is true. So, pag linagay ko dito is like 100, ganyan, it's true. Tingnan nyo guys kung ano nangyayari. Ilagay ko dito is negative 100, the result is true. Ilagay ko is negative 3, the result is true. Nilagay ko is 0, the result is false. So basically guys, anything pagdating sa integer, you're trying to convert a integer to a Boolean. So basta hindi 0, it's a true. It returns true. So basically that's it's either negative or positive. So basta hindi 0, true siya. So kapag 0, then it's false. So basically ganun nga lang yung concept. 1 means 1 means 0. 1 means true, 0 means false. So basically dito in this condition here sa part na to, so basta hindi 0, it's true. So same goes here sa variable float. Saan na yun? Lagay ko dito. So kapag rinan ko to, wait, alisin ko nga to para ang ano na kasi. So kapag rinan ko to, it's true. So gawin ko tong negative, it's true pa rin, pero kapag ginawa ko tong 0.0, it's a false. Ganun, di ba? So, basically, that's it. So, yeah. So, for Boolean naman, for Boolean to string, kung makikita nyo guys, for Boolean to string, ito yung ano. So, balik ko to hello world. So, I recommend guys na you try to experiment conversions, ganito. So, you might discover something na hindi ko na pakita dito. So, malay nyo kung ano ma-discover nyo din. Feel free to share sa comments down below. So, string to Boolean. So, ilagay ko dito. Kung makikita nyo guys, in strings, when you are trying to convert strings to Boolean, iba naman yung parang way niya. Ganito. So, tingnan nyo. So, true yung ano, yan, lagay ako ng random thing. So, yan, true. So, in strings to Boolean naman, basta may laman yung string, basta may character at any length, basta may laman, like may laman, it returns true. Kapag walang laman to, it returns false. Ganyan, di ba? So, kung magtataka kayo, what if kung space? What if kung blank space? Ano bang i-return nito? It's true, guys. Kung magtataka kayo, bakit true? Basically, guys, in a space, a white space, ang itong space, this is considered to be a character. This is considered to be a character, guys. Ang space is considered, tandaan nyo, ang space is a character. Part siya ng character. Okay? So, ganyan. So, basically, may laman to. So, ang laman niya is spaces. Ganon. So, as I've said, ulitin ko, spaces or white spaces, I mean, ganito, spaces like space bar, when you type space bar, it's basically a character. Considered yan to be a character. So, makikita nyo, nag-return siya ng false kasi basically, may laman siya. So, ganyan. So, kapag inalis ko to again, this is an empty string, walang laman. Ganyan. So, tinasin nyo. Wait, asan na yun? Kakainis, no? Ang haba na. Ganyan. So, it's basically false. So, kung magtataka kayo, kung magsisinungaling ako, wait, eto, one proof na ang spaces are considered to be characters. So, i-comment out ko lang to, guys. Meron tayong tinatawag, i-adapt ko na to kasi sayang naman eh, nasa topic na tayo ganito. So, may tinatawag na len function. For computing, it just returns kung ilan yung length ng isang string. So, di ba tingnan nyo to, alisin ko to. Print ko yung length ng string na to. The length of string na to. Ganyan. So, once we run this will return a length of 0. Kapag linagay ko tong spaces na super haba, it will return 36. Kasi, this is somehow 36. So, kung ayaw na talagang maniwala, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Ganyan. 5 spaces yun, guys. Sabi nilang natin. So, it will return 5. So, as I've said, spaces are considered to be characters, in programming, basically. So, balik ko to into hello world. So, yan. May idea na kayo, di ba? So, I comment ko na lang to kasi it's a good thing na malaman niyo yun. So, ganyan. So, ilagay ko to sa baba because di naman talaga yung naging topic natin pero at least, guys. So, last but not the least, di ba nabagit ko na boolean, I mean string. So, may ipis dito sa may cellphone ko. Wait lang, mamaya, chinilasin ko to. So, boolean, I mean string. String to boolean. So, as I've said, basta walang laman yung string, it basically returns false. So, kapag may laman, it returns true. At the same time, white spaces or spaces are considered to be characters. So, basically, may laman tong string. So, kaya it returns true. That's basically it, guys. So, last but not the least is the str. So, simple lang naman to. Balik ka to. Yan. So, str, ganyan. So, basically guys, for string, is madali lang naman. So, anything na ilagay mo dito sa loob ng parenthesis na to, open and closing parenthesis, is basically, i-convert niya lang naman into a string. Like, a string data type. Wala naman na mangyayari, like, kunyari dito, sa boolean, magiging true kapag ang value ng integer is 1, or magiging false kapag ang value ng integer is 0. Ganon. So, dito in string, anything na ilagay mo dito is basically mako-convert na into a string. So, example pa rin natin. Eto, run ko to. So, makikita nyo, this is still 0. 0 pa rin to. Let's just change this back. Pareho lang naman eh. Anong problema. So, makikita nyo 3. Pero, data type niya is str, string. Kung makikita niyo dito, parang number to, di ba? Pero guys, deep inside, string data type talaga siya. So, same goes here. Ganyan. String conversions, ganyan. So, makikita niyo, 1.2 float to. Pero, print natin yung type, it's actually a string. Ganyan, guys. So, it's str. Nakikita niyo, print out natin yung data type para makita niyo na, ayan, yung proof. So, for boolean, it's the same thing. Kung makikita nyo, ganyan. So, true, ganyan, true. So, it's a data type of str. So, pwede mo bang i-convert a string to a string? I mean, why would you do that? I mean, pwede rin, you know? So, yeah, wala naman nangyari. Ganun. So, basically, that's it, guys. So, wait, one last thing po pala. Yung kanina about doon sa ano. So, basically, ganun. Unang-una, basically, ganun lang ang string conversions. Data type conversions to another type of data type. Ganun. So, i-adapt ko lang, comment out ko lang to. I mean, yung kanina. Yep. So, basically, asa na ngayon? So, ayusin ko lang. This would be int. This would be int. Ko-convert na, example, ganito. 1.2. 1.2. Ganyan. So, di ba kanina, oops. Wait. Alisin ko nga to. Yeah, bakit kinoment out yun? So, di ba kanina, hindi natin to ma-convert? Di ba? Nag-error, di ba? Pero, kapag inalis natin to, we can somehow convert it. Di ba? Yan. So, 1.2. Pero, kapag kinonvert natin to using the float, naka-convert niya ito ay actual float. Di ba? So, kung gusto mo yung etong string, since etong string na to is 1.2, hindi natin ma-convert into an integer, what you can do, guys, is basically just ilagay nyo lang to, yung float dito. Yeah. So, basically, ganyan. So, ang mangyayari is, i-convert nyo into a float, etong var underscore string, which is this, the 1.2 string, i-convert nyo into a float, then, i-convert niya yung float na yun, which is a float na siya, etong 1.2 to, i-convert nyo na finally into a integer data type. So, kapag rin na natin to, it's now 1. Ganyan. So, that's it. So, parang pareho lang ito. This is just the same. Pareho lang tong line of code here kung ginawa natin to. Like, for example, var1 is equal to int. Then, ito yung linagay natin dito. So, 1.2, ito yun. And, yan, ito. Yan. So, kapag print natin, for example, is print var1 is just the same. Diba? So, basically, that's it. So, ulitin ko, float here, since pwede natin ma-convert yung etong string na to into a float. So, kinonvert muna natin to a float. Then, once na convert na into a float, this is now a float, yung 1.2 mismo. Then, convert na natin into a integer. Ganun lang. So, basically, that's it, guys. So, yun, medyo humaba yung ano natin. Pero at least, meron kayong idea kung paano nangyayari yung conversion. So, basically, medyo mahaba naman talaga. So, basically, guys, reminder nga pala, this is just the basic data types. So, soon, mag-deal rin pa tayo ng mga more advanced data types in Python. So, basically, guys, merong napakaraming data types in Python. Lalong-lalo na kapag dumating tayo sa part na medyo advanced na. Pero at least, it's a good thing na malaman nyo muna to because everything starts with the basic. Ganon. So, yun guys, I hope you're all doing good. So, thank you so much for the tutorial. So, again, as I've said, everything will be saved sa GitHub, yung mga source codes. Ganon. So, isi-save ko to sa GitHub. Ganon guys. So, thank you so much. Thank you so much to Peter Jade, Palisok, and also Alvin Legaspi. Wow, Legaspi. So, thank you, Chinese name / Escanor. So, thank you, Escanor. And also, Odd Rakir, Abelia, Odd Race. I don't know. So, sorry guys if medyo nami-mispronounce ko ulit. So, and Michael Pendatun. So, thank you so much po. And John Ree Vicoy, thank you. June Badaran, thank you po. And Barry Brick, thank you so much. And Valemi Balota, thank you so much po. And to Omni. So, yun guys, thank you so much for the subscribers. So, yun, as I said, I'll be doing this every 10 for every video. Or maybe dagdagan ko, I don't know. Depende. So, yun guys, thank you so much again. And I'll see you in the next tutorial.